Hello, leaders and managers. While speaking with you, I recall my days when I used to manage teams, functions, and entire gamut of operations. And I do remember some of the complex problems and difficult challenges. Instead of calling them problems, I always labeled them as situations. There were situations which demanded me to be more innovative and at times deploy completely a different approach to handle them effectively. As a leader, I know that you also face a typical situation day in, day out that requires you to think on the foot. It tests your skills and competence as well as your character. One such area is difficult conversation, and today I want to speak about it. Hi, my name is Biman Gandhi. I am a business and executive coach. So, first, let's define difficult conversation. A difficult conversation is the one where subject matter is highly sensitive or potentially uncomfortable, where emotions may run very high and there can also be differing opinions. Difficult conversations carry very high possibility of damaging the relationship permanently, and therefore sometimes people fear. And out of that fear, many a times people try to avoid difficult conversation. In a professional setup, difficult conversations can take many forms, such as giving feedback, addressing poor performance, delivering a bad news, confronting some bad behavior, or even negotiating a salary increase. Running away from such situations or avoiding them completely is not really an option. Hence, we have got to fix it. So let's see how we can go about it. Preparing for difficult conversation is very, very critical. Without proper preparation, it's easy for emotions to get out of control and the conversation can quickly spiral out of control. So, what can you do to prepare for a difficult conversation? First, identify the purpose of the conversation. What outcomes are you hoping to achieve? And the next thing is anticipate the other person's reactions. What might their response be? By thinking through potential reactions, you will be better prepared to respond to them. And finally, choose the suitable locations for the conversation. Ideally, it should be a private space and free from distractions. Now that you have prepared for the conversation, it's time to manage it. Here are some strategies for managing difficult conversation. First, practice active listening. By actively listening to the other person, you will be better able to understand their perspective and identify areas of common ground. Second, ask open-ended questions. By asking open-ended questions, you will encourage the other person to share more information, which can help you to better understand their perspective. Mind you, do not ever try to attack the counterpart. So you've got to mind your tonality and the choice of words. And the third, acknowledge emotions. If the conversation becomes emotionally charged, it is important to acknowledge the other person's emotions and show empathy. This helps you to ease the difficult part of the conversation. Remember, you are engaging in a difficult conversation, and please make every attempt to make it easy for them and for you also. Finally, stay calm and professional throughout the conversation. If the tensions rise, take a break and allow the emotions to cool off. In conclusion, I can only tell that difficult conversations are necessary part of any business or professional setup, but with the right preparation and strategies, they can be managed effectively. I encourage you to put these strategies into your practice. And if you need any further support or coaching, please do not hesitate to contact me. Thank you for watching.